Hey y'all, Nick here. You most may know me from, Vulcanara Technology Solutions or from the Tech at Lunch podcast if y'all listen to those or subscribe to those channels. But I want to take a chance to welcome you to, Vulcanara Motorsports. Now, what is the reason behind Vulcanara Motorsports? Vulcanara Motorsports is STEM based. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna build some cars. We're gonna, do some other stuff. We're just not going to be a typical motorsports channel. You're gonna see us go experience things for the first time, learn things, fail at things, laugh at things, get really mad at things. This year we didn't get to take y'all along with us for the most part, but we got to experience SEMA for the first time this year, and then we kind of want to go experience Formula D for the first time this year. We want to go experience the Indy 500 this year. It's coming up here, 2025. But, what is the mission behind Vulcanara Motorsports? The mission behind Vulcanara Motorsports is to help the next generation really get into STEM through the use of motorsports. It's also to breed the want, the desire to get into motorsports, and we're going to be doing that through different means, different ways. As you can see, you got the 3D printer behind me, so we'll be talking through some of that stuff, talking about how to use it, how to use that with vehicle builds. We're going to be talking about some 3D scanning, and we'll also be looking at, especially when you start talking about 3D printers, the different types of filaments and stuff like that you have to use. But the one thing we're always going to keep it about is how do we always keep it around motorsports, And the big thing about that, for example, like this, we'll walk y'all through how to build or design or work with models that support automotive training. For example, you can take a piston like this, a full-size piston, that's you 3D printed. This is printed of PLA. And you can print a cylinder block sleeve and actually teach people how to gap the rings just by using 3D printing. You don't have to go out and buy a block. You don't have to go out and buy a piston. You can print them out on a 3D printer for about $16, whatever the filament's going to cost you, and actually produce a training material piece. So we're going to kind of go through that, and we also are going to be building a community. If you go over to vulcanaramotorsports.com, go take a look at the forums and join, have some conversations. Let me know if there's other topics you want me to start on there for you. Stuff that you want to talk about. We're going to do, monthly car shows. We might do some swag giveaways just because of that stuff. Stuff to have some fun with. We are also eventually going to have like iRacing leagues and stuff like that. Something to get a bunch of people involved in, have a little bit of fun with, and really enjoy what motorsports is. We're definitely going to be going through, our process on how we're going to build a vehicle. It's really going to be the first time we've ever built on camera. So that could get interesting. So we really want to get through that, do some engineering stuff with y'all. We really want to get everybody interested in the automotive engineering side of the house. What are the events that you can go to and you can take part of? Why to do that? And then we're going to be really kind of talking about like additive manufacturing and automotive and the automotive aftermarket and also motorsports, the technology behind it. If you know most of us, we come from a automotive OEM background. So we're really going to be kind of going into the different technologies, how to build those. We are also really going to possibly get into the world of, automotive photography. If you know the Tech at Lunch podcast, we brought Tim with us to SEMA this year. He's really getting into the automotive photography stuff. He's really kind of got his backbone in that, really working through that process. We are also trying to make it to Hot Rod Power Tour on the East Coast this year, because we are out of the East Coast. That's kind of the goal. for the vehicle build. So we'll see if we can make that. And it's June 9th, I think, is the kickoff. So we'll see if we can make that. You're going to see us actually take our whiteboard or our whiteboard table and actually break down our path to that process and how we're going to get there and how we are going to make it to the Hot Rod Power Tour. Or if we can't make the Hot Rod Power Tour, we're kind of targeting also trying to make it to Hot Rod Drag Week, if that's possible. If that's not possible, we'll push off to next year. We definitely will be at SEMA next year. So we definitely want, if any of y'all are around, definitely want to see y'all, hang out with y'all, have a good time. So, we really want to build this community. We want to have fun with it. Yes, we're going to have swag. It's not just going to be the Vulcanara t-shirts. So we're really going to get into that type of stuff. We're going to also might throw a few courses out there with everybody. The leagues probably will cost a little bit of money, not bad, probably like $5. That's it. Nothing major. Just enough for us to keep the servers up and running. The other thing is, the courses and stuff like that, really we're going to get into, how do we do like certain things? Like how do we really get involved in this type of stuff? How do we really do, 3D scanning using the Revo Point Micro? Or, how do I really tune my 3D printer? Or how do I really do some of that type of stuff? So stuff that we don't cover here or can't or don't have time to. The other thing is we're going to be having a lot of digital downloads. We'll have those for free. So there's no need to charge somebody to download a piece of paper. So, and we want it, but the big thing is we want to build a community. We want to have fun with it. We want really people to enjoy it, to have a good time with it. We're passionate about it. We love it. Join us, watch us screw up, watch us have a good time. Watch us laugh, cry, whatever. You'll meet some of our friends, some people that we'll probably meet for the first time together. And, we kind of hope that's, the process and stuff like that. We hope you all have a good time. We really do. And, I just want to welcome you to the channel, welcome you to the community, because this will be our community video as well. And we really, get involved, have some fun with us. We appreciate you probably more than you appreciate us, because you're giving us an out. You're giving us a reason to do this. You're giving us a reason to have some fun. And also, teach a little bit of STEM. We want the younger generation to be involved in motorsports. We're tired of seeing our tracks close. We're tired of seeing the days of drag racing gone past. Not just drag racing, but road racing, hill climbs and stuff like that. We really want to see people get back involved in that, have a little bit more fun with it. And we'll kind of, go from there. So we'll kind of see where that goes, but we really want to get people involved. We want to get people interested. We want to have some fun, and, we promise you that, we'll do our best. And so, hang around and let's have some fun. All right, y'all. You have a good one, and we'll talk to you later.